When Ahmed got the scholarship to study at the university, he didn't have much money. So when he found a dorm room that was strangely cheap, room 313, he didn't ask too many questions. It was a little older, a little colder than the others, but he told himself it didn't matter. It was just a room. The first night was uneventful, except for the constant creaking sounds above him, as if someone was walking back and forth in the attic. He assumed it was old pipes or rats, no big deal. But then, on the third night, he heard it. Whispers, soft at first, so soft that he thought he was imagining them. But the whispers grew louder, forming broken words. "Come upstairs and come upstairs." He sat up in bed, heart hammering, staring at the ceiling. There was no upstairs. The building only had 3 floors. He asked his roommate, a quiet guy named Salman, if he heard anything. Salman just shook his head and muttered, "Don't listen, just sleep." The next day, Ahmed asked around about the room. Most students avoided him after he mentioned 313. Finally, an older janitor pulled him aside and said in a low voice, "That room, it's cursed. Years ago, a student living there went mad. They found him in the attic, though there was no way to get up there. Said he kept hearing voices calling to him. Said he had to go." Ahmed tried to laugh it off, but that night, as the wind howled outside, the whispers returned, louder than ever. "Come upstairs. Come now." Against his better judgment, Ahmed stood up. The sound seemed to pull at him, tugging his mind. He found himself standing under the ceiling, where a small square door, an attic hatch, had appeared, though he swore it hadn't been there before. A string hung down. Without thinking, his hand reached for it. He pulled. The hatch creaked open, and a cold, rotting smell poured out. A narrow ladder unfolded itself downward, creaking under its own ancient weight. The whispers grew louder. "Come up, join us." Trembling, Ahmed climbed the ladder, candle in hand. As he poked his head into the attic, he saw rows of figures standing still in the darkness. Dozens of them, some tall, some hunched, all facing him. As the candle flickered, he realized with horror, they weren't mannequins. They were the missing students. Their faces were pale, mouths open as if mid-scream, eyes hollow. Their bodies stood frozen, but their lips moved, whispering together in a horrible, broken chorus. "Join us. Stay forever, ... The ladder snapped suddenly behind him. Ahmed fell backward into the room, the attic door slamming shut with a deafening bang. He ran, bare feet slapping the cold floor, out of room 313. He never returned. The next morning, the room was empty. No sign of Ahmed, only his candle still burning cold and blue sitting by the ladder. If you like this story, so subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon.